you know what? I'm Jerome, right? I'm resilient. I'm gonna try and do it by any means necessary. So I said, cool. If these guys ain't going through, I'm gonna go through to the office and go speak to somebody else. And that's what I done last week. I just rolled up unexpected. I told them my name because my account weren't blocked. So I said, cool. As long as my account ain't blocked, I'm just gonna go there, tell them I can work, and tell them. Didn't tell them the situation. I just said, look, my name's Jerome. I want to work. Bam, they put me straight on, right? So that was for a different person, completely different person. So long story short, I done my second training day with a guy. Everything was fine. Just need to be a bit more faster, because it's a hard job. Let's be honest. You got to go up and down stairs. You got parking type places, and even though they say you can't rush, you have to rush because you want to one go home, or two you want to make sure that you don't fail the route, so the logistics company doesn't lose money and bonuses, right? So there is pressure at the end of the day, and it takes a lot of energy out of you. So even though I would spend my days, on my day driving around nine, at least driving like 7 to 9 hours a day. That doesn't count going there. That doesn't count loading the van. That doesn't count bringing the van back and then going home again. Your whole day is gone. But it's a sacrifice you make for what you want to do. So anyway, long story short, man, like my day was alright. I ended up doing 2 days of my own last week, right? And I got through like my last package, like there's boxes or like loads of different packages. And then they sent someone to come help me. I was like, cool. Like I even told the guy the next day, like, you didn't even need to do that. My man could have manged it out. But again, like I said, I think it's for the overall company and stuff like that. But they got to bear in mind, speed will come within weeks, not days. So I still got to get used to driving a vehicle. I only just started getting good at parking and reversing and stuff like that in the big van. It's massive. So my main thing anyway, that I'm glad that it didn't happen. I didn't crash or the van. I didn't damage the van. I'm happy about that one. But anyway, once I got in, obviously the people that obviously blocked me or whatever before, they obviously found out because it's my name in it. So they're probably thinking, how's this guy sneaking and getting the rotor, man? Like, what's going on? So this is just my paranoid brain. I just believe that they knew that I snuck past and bypassed them to get on the rotor and start working, right, through somebody else. So they probably got annoyed. But if there was correlation within your company, you would already know. And I wouldn't be able to even do that. But anyway, everything happens for a reason. And that money now I can use to pay my storage, which have been overdue for 60 days. And that's gonna talk about in another video when I talk about numbers and money. But yeah, that's the adjustment I made, man. But that was a big part of my income, bro. That was being like, out of all the 4 jobs that I've got, that job that I had, right, is easy barrier to entry, 1 to 2 weeks starting point, and then about maybe another 2 weeks to get your first payment. And then after that we're doing weekly. Perfect. But obviously, man, it's I don't know, man. I tried my best, bruv. I done the job well. One of my things again was one, to not crash the van, and two, not get help. I couldn't prevent that, man. Like, it's you basically, if you want to work, you gotta have no break. And if you ain't planned to eat, you're not gonna eat